Uh, Hi, the following video is just a short video to learn how to sign in to Rosetta Stone and to allow images for maybe those parents that don't speak the language and need instructions on how to have their kids log in to the Orange USD provided Rosetta Stone language program. So the first thing we have to do is we have to open a web browser, in this case Google Chrome, and look, or rather type in the Orange USD exclusive Rosetta Stone website, which is Orange USD Rosetta Stone Classroom.com. What I would recommend is having this website right here being sent home with a student or through email to the parents so that they can just click as a link on an email and it'll take them automatically. What I would also recommend is for the parents to create a bookmark so that the child can just go to the bookmark rather than have to type everything out or look for an email. So the first thing we have to do is we have to sign in, and for students to sign in is their permanent student ID number or the 6-digit code that that they use for lunch, to signing on to their computers, for everything here at the school. Pretty much the username is the 6-digit code and the password is also the 6-digit code. No spaces and no other characters. In this case I'm using a sample account that I have created for the purposes of this video. So we type in sample and then we go ahead and sign it. For options show contact support, self-explanatory, reports, for reports on the progress of the student, and sort of a tour for first-time users on how to use Rosetta Stone. For the brevity of this video, we're just going to move on to launch Rosetta Stone language lesson 3, version 3, I'm sorry. So we're going to click on that and see another window being created. This part should already be taken care of. When I set up the accounts, I did choose which one, the gender of the student, and clicked on child. In this case, we are going to pretend that a male child will be taking the course. And from what I understand, from what the research that I've done, what I've read, is that it's just to gauge the content and the level of difficulty. So we pick male, child, and now we're gonna move forward. If the parent is unsure of what level to choose for their child, I would recommend speaking to either their teacher or the principal here at the school to determine which level is best for them. In this case, I'm going to pick level 1 and I'm going to continue.
Welcome to the Rosetta Stone community of learners worldwide. To get you started, I'll take just a...
So this is an introductory video. It takes a few seconds to go through it. I would recommend, if this is the first time using the Rosetta Stone language program, that you go ahead and watch it. In this case, I've paused it. You probably heard the video come on. I've paused it and I'm going to continue. Pressing continue on that video takes us to sort of the landing page for the first lesson. Now what I like about this is that it tells you that the first lesson is going to take you about 30 minutes. So whoever is supporting the student should be able to ascertain whether they're going to be able to do the lesson within the time they have, or if they're going to have to come back to lesson 1. So if you see here, lesson 1 takes about 30 minutes, lesson 2 takes about 30 minutes, lesson 3 about 30, lesson 4 about 30. Now, one thing that I found very useful is that within the lesson there's activities. Within the unit, I'm sorry, there's activities, or there's lessons, and each one of those is also marked with time. If you can see, for example, this one, grammar, takes about 10 minutes. So we're going to start with lesson 1, unit 1, which all 3 of them should take me about 30 minutes. But of course we're not going to take that long. I just want to move on to this next part to talk about the microphone selection. So it's not reading, or it's not displaying rather, my microphone, but it knows that it's there. From what I've gathered, this is I guess a bug, a common thing that happens with Rosetta Stone when it has for the voice recognition, where it just doesn't display the type of microphone. It might not have the brand or the make on its site, but it knows there's a microphone there, and you know that that Rosetta Stone knows there's a microphone because when I click on any, the continue becomes functional. So no matter what I do, it's not going to show. I could cancel. I cannot continue without speech for this session because it knows there's a microphone there. Now, as far as headsets and microphones, we do have some here at the school. But if you for use at home, if you go to like Micro Center or Best Buy, Micro Center in Tustin, they have headsets that work very well for Rosetta Stone for about $7.99. Of course, there's fancier ones, but $7.99 does the trick. So I'm gonna press continue. So again, it recognizes there's a microphone. It just is not displaying it, but I'm able to continue. Now here, it's gonna try to set up the microphone, and basically it wants me to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what we'll do right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as you see the bars are going up and down, it's going to tell me in about 2 seconds that that the microphone was set up, and there it is. Now what it wants me to do here, I have to speak and say the word hello in a way that it's understandable, hello, so that I can move forward. Until I don't say the word hello, it's going to keep giving me this little error thing that the red doesn't go all the way to the top, and I have to say hello when this turns green. So we're going to try to see if we can do this right now. Hello. There we go. So now I'm able to move on to the next section. Of course, we know it says a girl, so we click right here and it gives you the usual check mark for good and the X mark for the wrong answer. So Rosetta Stone does have a lot of voice recognition or speech recognition to work with pronunciation, and you're gonna see it all throughout the lesson and the activities. So I guess it's a good quote unquote purchase to have that that headset. That pretty much concludes our how to use Rosetta Stone and how to log in. I'm going to sign out. That's the other tricky part. You go ahead and click sign out. Yes, we're sure we want to sign out, and we have to sign out again. It's a double sign out. So we signed out from the language lessons. Now we have to sign out from this portal through the Orange USD website. So we're gonna sign out again. And just to remember to sign in, username is this permanent student ID number. Please call the school or the teacher if you have any questions, and the password is also the same. Thank you. Hopefully this was useful.